Hey guys, welcome. I thought it was time that we had a little bit of testosterone in this weekend sensational Saturday weekend event. It's been awesome. I love watching this stuff, and the presenters so far have been amazing. So I'm just going to keep this brief because my question is, are you ready for the red drink? And if you don't know what the red drink is, you're about to find out. Just to start off with, because I wanted to just say quickly that I think lifestyle is such an important thing, and this quote's been used by a lot of people. I know Anthony Robbins has used it. The lady who started Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, is it Jenny Craig? Yeah, she also said this, but basically the quote goes like this: it's not what you do once in a while that matters, it's what you do every day. And Anthony Robbins actually said it's what you do consistently that shapes your life, or in the case of, I guess, Weight Watchers, that shapes your body. So what we do every day is really important. And so I wanted to share one thing that I do every day, and I actually make this for Kim as well, and that's the red drink. Now the red drink has 4 ingredients, and I'll just run through them very quickly. Starting with the first one. The first one is, well, I don't know, I guess some people wouldn't call it an ingredient at all, but it's pure water. And so our water comes out of the sky into our tank. I was up on the roof the other day cleaning out our gutters, so we now have a water purifier so that we're not drinking Percy the Possum's poop off the roof, but pure water. And just to get us started, like, you may think, why am I talking about water? Well, being hydrated is such an important thing, and I just want to talk about that for a moment. So I've got my water in an empty Ninja bottle, 750 mils of it, and that's going to be our first ingredient in the red drink. But our bodies really need enough water, and most of us evidently spend most of our life slightly or seriously dehydrated. And there's a bunch of reasons why that's not a good thing. And I guess I've experienced all these things, and maybe you have too when I go through. But our brains, for example, need enough water to function properly. And this affects women more than it affects men. But if you don't have enough water, and even if you're slightly dehydrated, and by that it would be kind of, you've lost about 1.5% of your body weight. So I don't know, that sounds like a lot, but even one of these I think would probably qualify as about that much, if not more. So it changes your mood, and it actually affects your energy as well. So if you're feeling tired and negative about life, maybe you have headaches, maybe you just have trouble concentrating, then it's quite likely that just not enough water is actually going to be the biggest problem that you've got. And the good news is it's easy to fix that just by making sure that you're hydrated. So our brains need enough water. It actually, if we're dehydrated, it takes our brains more effort to complete the same kind of tasks that we would normally do easily if we had enough water. So all that sort of stuff, good reason for our brains, but also our muscles and our joints need to be hydrated too. So here's a couple of examples. Our joints consist of bones and cartilage and ligaments to hold it all together. Now, our cartilages are the things that reduce the friction and the impact between our bones. If we don't have a cartilage, our bones just rub together, right? So hydrated cartilages are much more effective at padding out and reducing the friction between our bones, right? So that lowers the risk of joint pain and discomfort. Not only that, but when we don't have enough water, our blood actually gets thicker, and that reduces its ability to take oxygen around our bodies. Now you can imagine the effects that would have, but just talking about one particular one, if you wake up and you've got achy muscles, well, that's one of the things that can happen. If your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen in your blood, then that's going to actually stress your body more, and especially your muscles. So that can actually contribute to muscle pain and joint pain and fogginess in the brain. So let's start with ingredient number 1, some pure water and this is just an old Ninja bottle. You can put it in anything, but I know I'm getting 750 mils with that. Okay, so that's ingredient number 1. Ingredient number 2 in the red drink is Ninja Red. and I'm sure people have spoken about this, but I just want to say a couple of things about Ninja Red, okay? It's a wolfberry puree. So you're getting the whole of the wolfberries and all their goodness in there. Wolfberries are considered a superfood, and I thought, okay, I'm going to look up the definition of what a superfood is. A superfood is a whole body nutrient infusion, okay? So a superfood has exceptional nutrient density. In other words, you're just getting more good stuff per gram of whatever it is that you're eating, okay? So, or drinking in this case. So Ninja is wolfberry puree from the Ninja province in China, foothills of the Himalayas. Super rich soil means super rich, nutrient dense food. So we're going to add 60 mils of that. Normally I have my little quarter cup thing, but I'm just going to put some in because we're short of time. So open it up, and I'm going to put in a slosh, which is my version of 60 mils. There it goes in. Beautiful. Okay, and actually what I should have done before I did that was shake up the bottle, because all the sedimenty stuff, which is all good stuff, all goes to the bottom. So there we go, already we've got the red drink happening. So Ninja, there's so much you can say about this, lots of information on the internet, so check that out, okay? Kim Thompson, yes, that's about the same as a slush of gin. Now, the third ingredient which I add is this little beauty, sulfazyme capsules, okay? Now, I love this because this is another Young Living supplement that is approved by the TGA, which is the Therapeutic Goods Administration, and that means that we can make some claims about this. And the primary claim I want to make about this, which we can, is that it is for the temporary relief of osteoarthritic pain. Now, it's got 3 active ingredients. Well, it's got more than that, but there are 3 big ones. MSM, which is methyl sulfonyl methane. Hopefully I've said that right. The second one is it's got some Ninja wolfberry powder in it. And the third one, it's got some copaiba essential oil. So they're 3 good things which are going to help with temporary relief of osteoarthritic pain, but they also do lots and lots of other good things for your body, which I can't talk about compliantly, but just trust me, they're awesome, awesome, awesome for your health. So Young Living recommend taking 2 capsules 3 times a day, or as needed. And by as needed, I guess I've translated that. I've kind of played around with the number of capsules that I take, and I've worked out if I take either 3 or 4 in the morning, then I remember to do it. And so I just actually take the capsule. Let's move the camera down here, because what I'm doing, if you can see it here, is I just open up the capsule and just slush it straight into my red drink. So there's 1, 2, and this just means that it gets a slow release as I drink this through the day, and I actually find that works pretty well for me. 3 and 4. But as I said, you need to just work out what's going to work best for you. And for me, that seems to have been the amount of capsules that work as I take it on a daily basis. And I also make this for Kim. So that's the third ingredient, sulfazyme. Lots of good stuff there. And the fourth one is lime oil, simple lime oil. Now, Ninja's already got a whole bunch of citrus oils in it. So it's got lemon, it's got tangerine, it's got orange, it's got yuzu. So you're already getting some really good stuff there. I add lime essential oil to this for a couple of reasons, okay? Now, one is it's basically 100% bioflavonoid, and I don't have time to really go into the whole details there, but let's just say that, well, number one, bioflavonoids are really good. Random fact, did you know that the more colorful a food is, probably the higher or the richer it is in bioflavonoids? But you can look that up on the internet and just see why bioflavonoids are good. Lime essential oil is about 100% almost bioflavonoids. And the second thing is that it's also full of D-limonene. It's got lots of D-limonene. Again, you can look that up and see lots of health benefits to that. But limonene is an essential oil. It's a terpene or terpenine found in lots of citrus fruit peels. So I'm going to add I had 4 drops of lime essential oil, and that just supercharges my red drink. And one of the other things that it does, which is really good, and again, it's hard to talk about this super compliantly, but it helps your body make even better use of all the good nutrients that are in the Ninja Red. Okay, so it just helps your body make the most of that. I just shake that up, and then as I go through the day, I'm just slurping it. Apologies, I'm drinking out of the bottle. It tastes really good. It's really refreshing. You can put that in the fridge. Just make sure you give it a shake before you drink it each time. I find otherwise the soft enzyme tends to sit down the bottom. So just swirl it around a bit before you drink it, and away you go. It's a delicious drink. It's super good for you, and I highly recommend it. Guys, enjoy the rest of the day. It's been awesome sharing some time with you. For those presenters, you're doing a great job. And I will see you a little bit later. I'm going to talk a bit about fitness. Hard to compete with Maria Manale if you haven't seen her video yet. It's awesome, but I'll be back a little bit later to talk about fitness and some of the things that I use to boost my fitness and help me stay fit. See you guys later. Bye.